Hey Speed Society Car Club, it's Brian Cole, and I am back, and I couldn't be more excited for this month's drop. This is SSCC number 41, and I'm just gonna get into it because I'm excited, and I love race cars, I love racing heritage, I love motorsports. As you can see behind me, there's something super important and something super intriguing with the heritage and story of race car liveries. Now, for those of you that aren't really aware of livery or you heard livery, what is a livery? Livery technically is the art designer, the design that is applied to race cars based on theme. Sometimes it's based on sponsors, sometimes it's based on an artist, sometimes it's based on a brand or the car brand itself. Ultimately, as cars become famous and race through time, certain liveries have represented full time periods or eras or represented multiple different types of motorsports. Now, I feel like one of the most famous and most recognizable, just from the sheer simplicity of it all, is the theme of the McLaren F1 Marlboro liveries. Now, that livery technically was for the main sponsor of Marlboro, the cigarette company.
Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country.
And it's one of the most basic and clean and simple but eye-catching designs because it is red badging, lots of white, black script or lettering. Okay. Now, this theme of this month's shirt for SSCC number 41 is technically called liveries. And the theme behind it, if you haven't caught on to it already, is the Marlboro livery. Now, this livery, like I mentioned, represented and was raced on the McLaren F1 for many, many years. It was then adopted from other teams like Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari, and ran on the Ferrari F1 teams for years. It was used in GT Endurance. It was used in Rally. It was used on the famous Porsche GT1. There's so many different series that use the Marlboro livery that we've all come to know. And so many drivers that are their most historical drivers, like Ayrton Senna, like James Hunt, like Niki Lauda, they all raced under the Marlboro livery at some point in time. Now, that's the theme, that is the thought process and the design process that we put behind SSCC number 41. Again, one of my favorite liveries of all time, next to the Gulf liveries, the Martini liveries. Had to do it. You're gonna love it. I'm excited to show you. So we're gonna get directly into it right now. So here is the insert. You will always get your insert that breaks down the entire story, design process, and everything between each element of our Speed Society Car Club drop. And like always, you get your bag of 2 stickers. The first sticker is this cool Speed Society Car Club with the racing helmet. Every element is again based off of and inspired by the Marlboro livery. This is all our own interpretation, it's all our own take, it's all of our own art design, but the theme and the inspiration comes from that livery. The colors, certain shapes, look and feel, that's where we drew inspiration, and I think we did a really good job at creating an incredible piece of art and unique custom art for you and for the Speed Society Car Club. Now, the next sticker is Speed Society Racing Team. Again, with that Marlboro livery. So let's get directly into the shirt. Now, this month we used the super buttery soft heather gray shirt. Go directly into the reveal of the front. We've got this Speed Society Car Club hit. On the right arm, like always, we have the limited edition number, Speed Society Car Club number 41, limited right here. And check out these little bars. there's a little story I'm going to tell you here in a second about that. We have the full reveal of the back. Now, this is sick. This is so cool. So this is our inspiration. This is our own unique custom piece of art that we created. So motorsports, so cool. Everybody that's seen this has been trying to steal it so far. We got Speed Society Racing, Car Club, number 41. This is one of the coolest, baddest shirts. It's just so simple, it's so clean, it's to the point, and what a badass shirt. So here he is, Speed Society Car Club, Racing Team, number 41. Now, as things changed and things changed through time, one thing to mention with Marlboro and started to be an issue as a sponsor. It started to be things where, as you've seen over years with cigarettes, they've had to remove them and they can't be sponsors of certain things, certain elements. But the livery and the color story is so cool and so unique and screams so motorsports that they decided, and teams like Ferrari decided to remove the name, but have these blocks. And these blocks would tell kind of the story of like, is that Marlboro, is that not? And it became a thing. And again, those random mini cars like the Porsche GT1, you've seen even until modern day, Marlboro still sponsors Scuderia Ferrari, and you've got the Minnow Winnow that is technically the cigarette company. So that was that little hearkening throwback. Right here is, instead of it saying Marlboro, those bars is what used to be on a lot of those race cars instead of the actual name. So we've included all the different cool elements and throwbacks for the history, all the inspiration of one of the coolest motorsports liveries of all time. You guys are getting it directly to your door. If you are not a Car Club member, go to speedsociety.com, sign up under the Car Club today, or if you see any of these in the vault, you could always access the vault, but only Speed Society Car Club members can purchase anything in the vault. So if you see the shirt, you haven't got it, if there's any sizes at all left, this thing is, I believe, 4 or 5 shirts left. Grab it, throw it in the cart, become a Car Club member, get the craziest, coolest drops, coolest pieces of art, coolest pieces of motorsports history. That's Speed Society Car Club, trying to bring you value, benefits, and all the coolest stuff in the country. Thank you for all your support. We can't do this without you. Love you. We'll see you on the next one. I'm out.